Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. And in this podcast, I go over a variety of topics in reference to the paranormal, supernatural, pagan belief systems and practices. I also incorporate some tarot card reading into this podcast as well. So today is Wednesday, which is January the 5th. And I will proceed with the tarot card reading for today. Now, I am going to proceed with my Secrets of the Tarot deck cards, which are my most favorite cards that I got from Five and Below, which was roughly $5. So before I go into my reading, the spread that I typically use is the 10 card Celtic Cross. Card 1 being on the situation, person, or some insight. Card 2 would be the barrier or hindrance or the obstacle. Card 3 is what you're trying to attain or try to get to, or what's above this situation. Card 4 is the root of the issue. What is the reason or the root of the issue? Card 5 will be the near past or what's presently occurring. Card 6 is the near future or what is occurring. Card 7 is the outcome. The attitude and or morale. Card 8 is what is physically surrounding the situation. That could be what you're sensing around this person, as well as what is actually physically surrounding the person. Card 9 will be the hopes, fears, and dreams. And then card 10 will be the outcome. And sometimes if the reading is not, I don't get that much clarity out of the reading, I may do a 1, 2, 3, 4, or even a 5 card spread with one of my supporting decks for more of a clarity as to the outcome of the reading. Okay. So before I proceed, I am currently cutting my cards. And we're going to proceed. Just a moment. Now, while I continue to cut my cards to get them ready for the spread, I'd like to state that this podcast is for entertainment purposes. And what that means is if it just so happens to coincide with your life or what you're dealing with, that may be by chance or even by happenstance. So for 2022, this is your year. You own it. And this is the year for excellence, and we're going to walk towards excellence and greatness, okay? Or I should say we're going to walk in excellence and we're moving towards greatness. So before I proceed with the reading, I'm going to say, Father, Supreme Being of all being, I don't know what I'm doing the reading on, but I do feel as though it is a relevant reading. So please give me knowledge, capability, wisdom, understanding, and clarity as I do my reading. And just one moment as I proceed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to proceed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for card 1, I have King of Swords. This is what I'm doing the reading on, or what the reading may be applicable to. So typically the way that I do my tarot card reading It may be close to card 6 when I start to get insight as to what the reading is about, okay? So, card 1 is King of Swords, man over 25. Cold, abrasive, demands respect. Card 2, this is what crosses over. This is the obstacle. I show the High Priestess card, highest card in the tarot deck. Very powerful, good or bad secrets to be revealed. Okay. Above the situation, I have King of Cups, which is, it says man over 25, gentle, emotional, shy. Card 4, I have Five of Wands, arguments, battles around you. Card 5, I have King of Wands, man over 25, restless, outspoken, ambitious. Card 6, I have the Hangman card, getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. Okay, so in just pulling those cards there, I feel like this card is applicable to someone that is in management right now. I do. I feel as though this card is in reference to someone who is in management who has some issues with how they manage finances right now. That's what I show. Somehow I feel as though this person I feel like this person is being called out of his situation, is what I feel. Like, I feel as though the person that I'm speaking to, and it's a person that comes to mind, oftentimes a person that comes to mind, it could be applicable to, several other people, one or two, or even several people or a group of people. But I feel as though this person is tired because he's just been, he's in a position that he really truly doesn't have the heart to be in. And he's just been doing stuff and he really doesn't know what he's doing, is what I feel. And he's been asking for a sign. He's afraid, and the reason being is because he feels as though a lot of the things he's doing is not right. Like, he doesn't feel like what he's doing is right. And I feel as though he wants to move on, but because they cannot get anybody for that position, he remains in that position, but the desire is not there. Okay? I show that this person is I feel as though this person has a prophetic gift, to be honest with you. Like, and when I say prophetic, it could very well be that this person is intuitive. Something is telling me that this person is an intuitive person. Perhaps even an empath. Like, he could very well be an empath or an intuitive person. Something is telling me that this individual that I have in mind, and it may not necessarily just be him, but I feel like his passion is into the paranormal, so to speak. Like, I feel as though that's what his passion is. Like, he has a earning and a passion to go and venture off into not necessarily ministry, but I feel as though he's into the paranormal. He's into investigative, like paranormal investigative type of things. I feel like he's very intuitive. I feel like he is psychic. I do. And I feel as though he works a job, but the desire to be there is no longer there. Like, this is not my passion. I am far more greater than this. This is just paying the bills, but it's not feeding me. Like, it's feeding me in terms of food, but it's not feeding my soul. Like, it's not my life's calling or my journey or what a person would deem to be their passion. This is not what I want to do. And I feel as though, because I do have card 4, which is the root of the issue or the reason. It has arguments, battles around you. I feel like this is something you've been battling and struggling with for quite some time. I'm just here. It's a check. Hey. And I feel as though it's beginning to come to the surface. That's what that is. I feel like your conscience is eating away at you, is what I feel. I have the hangman card that is listed here. Like you constantly feel some self-conscious about your feelings. That, I don't want to let these people down, but the desire to be here is no longer here. Card 7, we have the Emperor card, stability and stabilizing influence coming into your life. So I do show that your attitude is just that. As I mentioned, it's your job. It's just a job. When I get the Emperor card, as I mentioned before, it's in relation to employment. So I feel like that is your attitude, because this is card 7. It's just a job. And I do feel as though it has begun to come to the surface. Like, a lot of people are beginning to see, oh my gosh, what's going on with so-and-so? He used to be so, into it. What's going on? What's the deal with him? And now it's coming to the surface to where you're like, you know what? It doesn't even matter anymore. This is not my life's journey. I'm worth far more than this. I honestly believe that you are not the only one that feels this way. There are several people who are feeling this way. Like there's a sudden change of heart. Like, I no longer desire to do this. And guess what? And I don't give a damn if there any empathy or sympathy about it. Meaning, there's no apologies. I simply don't want to do it. And that's that. Card 8, I have 2 of Swords. Peace and harmony. Needed to take the blindfold off. Keep reassuring the situation at hand. So, I think it's not you that has an issue who can't see the light. I feel as though it's the people that you are surrounded by can't see the light. Like, they're shielded from seeing it. It's because they don't want to have to get up off their ass and have to do something. It's what I feel. Excuse my French. So they continue to not see it for what it is, because, you've been holding things for quite some time, and they got you doing things that you're not too proud of, and it's not nothing like distasteful. I mean, in terms of, flipping the books, or fixing the books, or doctoring the books, so to speak. And you're getting sick and tired of it. You're tired of them doing their dirty work, even though it's not actual dirty work, but, you're tired of doing it. You want to go off and do something else. I'm done with this. So, card 9, I have 5 of Pentacles. Delays around money coming in from the cold. So I think, again, I feel like you've been carrying it out for so long, because, you felt somehow that if you did not continue up with it, that you would be homeless, so to speak. That you would be out in the cold. You would be homeless. Because they've made some threats. They put some things in front of you to make you feel, sympathetic, even empathetic. And they've done some things to you in a previous time to make you feel as though you have to continue to do it. And despite whatever popular belief may say, oh, we want to do what we, like our life's journey and what's passionate about us, at the end of the day, we got to pay bills. And that's just something to say, just to put on paper or to put in print and look pretty. And I think at this point in time, you have got to where, you pretty much have gotten engaged enough to know the ropes to where I don't give a damn about that. And none of this stuff matters to me anymore. And now I'm, at a point in my time in my life where I I'm able to what? Reach my life purpose and journey. You know. So I'm not tied to anything, so to speak. Card 10. I have 10 of Pentacles, says money, contentment, signing of money agreement. So I do show that this is your sign. This is your sign, because when I get this card here, it to me is a reference to a God, and sending all the signs around. You're going to be paired with somebody. Somebody's going to come in your life that's going to give you a sign. I honestly and truly feel as though there could very well be a TV show in your future, believe it or not. I honestly feel as though there is a TV show or some type of reality program that is in your future. I do. But it's because I show that God is going to give you a sign, and it's going to be some exchange of some type of agreement or contract. And that could be by way of a TV show or perhaps even a radio show, but it's going to be some type of contract where you're going to be paid for your life's purpose and your journey. And it's going to put you on your way to greatness. I honestly see that in the future. I feel as though this is your golden opportunity, and you should go for it. You should go for it. Now, I'm not saying to leave, your fellow, employees and colleagues and such high and dry. Give them an opportunity to find a good replacement, and wish them well prior to your departure. Okay. But I do feel like there's greater, better things for you in your future, and I like to say, this is the year of greatness. We want to go towards excellence. We want to walk in abundance. We want to walk in authority on our journey to greatness and in excellence. Okay, so I am going to close out this episode of the daily reading for Spiritual Sense for today. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.